If you have an IRS problem, what you're about to see may help you avoid financial disaster and even time in jail. You're about to learn the 3 things that you should never ever discuss with the IRS. Please pay careful attention because it's extremely important that you know these things before you talk to anyone from the IRS. Let's get started. Tell me a little about yourself.
My name is Lance Drury. I am a licensed attorney in the state of Missouri and have been practicing law for over 22 years. In my practice, I have seen firsthand the fear and worry that people experience when they are dealing with an IRS problem. It's heartbreaking to know that people have lost their businesses, homes, and even their families because of their problems with the IRS. And that's why I chose to try and help people in this extremely stressful situation.
What should someone like myself do if I have an IRS problem?
If you have an IRS problem and find it difficult to understand or deal with, you need to know that it's not your fault. The federal tax code is so complicated that it is difficult for anyone to understand it completely. Most professionals who deal with tax issues every day are challenged by how complicated our tax system is. So if you're at odds with the IRS, I'd like to give you some free advice. There are 3 things you should know before you speak to anyone from the IRS.
What are those 3 things?
First, never voluntarily tell the IRS anything unless they have specifically asked you for the information. This tip is extremely important for you to understand. You must give the IRS only the information they have asked for and nothing else.
What if they keep pressing?
Do not become friendly with an IRS employee and offer more information than is absolutely necessary. The IRS actually counts on taxpayers who voluntarily give up too much information. You should also know that you have the right to say nothing to the IRS and to have an attorney talk to them on your behalf. So don't be afraid to stop talking or to stop providing information to the IRS at any time. If you are concerned or scared, just tell the IRS employee that you're dealing with that you have decided to retain an attorney. Politely refuse to answer any more questions or to provide any additional information until after you have met with a legal professional. Secondly, never tell the IRS something that you know is not true.
What if I just stretch the truth a little bit?
Lying to an employee of the IRS is a criminal offense. If the IRS catches you in a lie, you may be charged with perjury. If you think the IRS won't discover that you have lied to them, you're taking a chance with your freedom. And third, you should never answer any question that you don't understand completely.
Does anyone really understand tax codes?
The tax code is so complex that you should not admit to or speak about anything that you don't understand. If you are not completely sure about your answer to a question from an IRS employee, you should let them know that you don't know or can't recall. This is important. The IRS will not forgive any tax, penalty, or interest that they have assessed against you if they feel that you haven't been upfront and honest with them.
Wow, I had no idea.
I hope these 3 tips can help. IRS problems are serious business, and they need serious attention. And I'd like to offer you one more thing. A free consultation about your IRS problem. This consultation would be with me in my office and will be private and completely confidential. We can discuss your situation, and after we do, you'll know what your best options are in dealing with your IRS problem. There is absolutely no obligation to you for anything. If you decide that you would like my help with your IRS problem, we will discuss my fees. If not, after the free consultation, you will know what your best options are to try and solve your IRS problem.
Okay, so if somebody is at odds with the IRS and still needs your help, how do they get in touch with you?
All you need to do is call 573-883-3056 to schedule an appointment with me. And when you call, you will have taken the first step to ending your IRS problem. As I said, your consultation with me is free, confidential, and without obligation. I hope to hear from you. Let's see how I can help.